Doing a little something different here than today, doing an auction. Um, this used to be a used car lot, then it was a kind of a Jeep junkyard. But back in the 80s, I knew this place because this guy collected a lot of Tri-5 parts, and I think that's what we're going to find a lot of here today. Looks like there's a lot of stuff around here, so I think it should be a pretty good sale. So hopefully this will turn out to be a pretty good video. I'm doing everything by my phone, so I apologize, it's a little shaky because I'm going to be here bidding as well. So that's my main focus. I'm here to buy. Filming is secondary, so enjoy. that's worth some money right there.
Last call, 2,700. 2,700. 2,600. 27. So, 20. Number 90, $2,600. Thank you.
Still working out here on the hillside. Haven't bought anything off the hill yet, but I am waiting my turn here for bidding on these Nova fenders. Of course, I just finished the set for my wife's 75 Nova, but these are in really good shape and they have hood hinges on them. So I'm thinking that's worth it just for parts, and I suspect there probably won't be anyone bidding against me, so wish me luck.
10, 5, 7, 10.
The last inspection on this, 82, 83. Well, I tell you what, that's a nice unrestored condition. Includes the spider webs. Don't smell so so good. Well, I made back home. Did a lot of stuff at the auction. And unfortunately, there's a tropical storm that's been passing by, so didn't rain much there, but once I was done and started loading, it just keeps on raining. So I unloaded most of it on my patio here, so I'm going to turn the camera around so you... Here's a little bit of what I bought. I'm going to have to go through, because I bought a lot of things where I was just buying shelf lots, so I was only paying a couple bucks. So it's just a hodgepodge of a lot of things. But I'm going to go and lay all this stuff out on my tarp here, and that way I can figure out what actually I got and figure out what I'm going to end up keeping. Here you go. How you like that? I don't think anyone noticed they were there because I paid next to nothing for those. I will tell you what I paid because I'm going to end up reselling those, and that alone will more than pay for everything that I bought. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's largely the reason I bought that. But I'm going to go ahead and start taking this stuff out of here, and then once I got it all out, I'll show you around a little bit of some of the better things that I bought. And oh yeah, down there I got a set of Nova fenders that are in perfect condition, and I paid, I'll tell you, I paid $5 a piece for those. They've got the fender liners in it and the hood hinges. Also got a bumper. I paid $7 for that bumper. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Well, I got everything unboxed, and just so you know, everything that you can see right there is for me. This is stuff that I wanted, that I was interested in, and sorted out. So I've got a 255 Chevy under the dash harnesses here. It's a 55 Chevy heater box. Don't really need it, but hey, you never know. Original 55 AM radio. A lot of this stuff was on a shelf, so I bought it as an entire lot. Taillight bezels. Mine are in pretty good shape, but hey, you never know. Those are real nice originals. There's a four-speed pedal set. A lot of clutch forks. I think these are El Camino taillight housings. That's one of the cars on my bucket list, so I got them now. I might as well hang on to them. You never know. Sometimes when you have a part, then you have to find the car, right? Sure. Carburetor, I paid $5 for that. It was hiding on a lower shelf. That was part of a box lot, the tack. More stuff that was box lot. This was on a shelf with everything else. How you like this? The shelf that I bought that had a lot of this stuff on, I wound up seeing that these were here. That was why I wound up doing it. I paid $30 for that entire shelf. So I think just those three right there were worth the $30 I paid, and I got all that other stuff. So got an early oil pan. Now, looking past that, everything else here is stuff that I will end up probably taking to a swap meet in the future. These are parts that I don't need. I don't have any cars for these, or I may have too many of. Check this out. This was part of a box. I paid $5 for the box, and it had those three 69 Chevelle tail lights in that, along with other things that I took out of it for myself. Crazy. Some things really went cheap. Some of the things brought a little bit more money. You already saw the GTO grills. I got a 69 Nova rear window. Sitting behind that is a whole bunch. It's a whole stack of wing window glass for a 55 Chevy. So mine are bubbly. Those are in really great shape. Paid $5 for that whole bezel with the odometer in it. So feel pretty cool about that. Not that I need it, but hey, you know, it's 70 to 72 Nova. Absolutely worth it. These are things I have pulled out that my wife will probably want, so she can have any of those items that she likes. Here, it's a little bit dark. Let me see if I can throw some light on it. Got gauge clusters. I think 63 and 64 are relatively the same. I know this is 64. This looks just like what's in my Impala. This one here looks slightly different. It's just like dummy lights up in here, so I'm not sure if that's 63 or if that was the lower, like Biscayne or something like that. But hey, I paid $5 a piece for these. Those I will probably eventually clean up, somewhat restore, and then swap meet those. So that's everything that I have outside. Let me show you what I put already in my garage. Okay, these few items didn't make it inside my garage yet. That is 71 Maverick. So somehow I managed to get a Ford part. It was part of a shelf thing, so I have no need for it. I may end up, I'm sorry, but I may end up giving it my scrap friend, or my friend who scraps. These are adapter plates. I think this is largely for Jeep. That's running the Buick 350, and what is that for? A GM 400. And I think the other one said it was for an AMC. So I got those two plates. Don't need them, but it was on a shelf. I paid $2 for the entire shelf, and those were on it. Same way with all this trim. I saw, I think there's 2 long pieces that are 56 Chevy 4-door hardtop. So it's the roof trim. So I'm sure somebody out there needs that. Let's take a look in the garage. What I've already brought in here. I bought... Now, this intake was part of the $2 shelf that I bought. I don't really need it, but I saw the box, which is laying over there. It's in pieces. Says it is for 62 Corvette. So there you go. It's, or was it? I'm sorry. I think it was 56 Corvette. 56 Corvette is what that was. Picked up this intake. I largely picked up this intake because I wanted the carb. Also, this Carter carburetor. So figured, why not? They were cheap enough. What I really would like to do, I'm always seeing 2.4's intake for the early Chevy for using these Rochester 4-barrels. And I don't know if it's the right CFM. They might be too much. And it probably takes special carbs. But I bought that other one that was loose on the shelf, and then this one here. In the very least, I didn't lose any money because that's the same carburetor running on my 64 Impala. So if I ever need parts, I have 2 carburetors to rob parts from. Or if I find an intake that's set up for this, that's cheap enough, I may end up building it, running on my engine run stand, tuning it, and making sure that it doesn't run too fat. And then I may be a setup that I eventually do on my 55 Chevy. So you never know, because I've got a couple 327 engines. I'd love to do a 327 with 2.4s on it like that, do a period look. Another thing that I got, one other guy that bought a bunch of box slots. This was in a milk crate container. It was covered with a bunch of other stuff. He wanted the brackets that were sitting on top of it. And he said to me, he says, I have no idea what this rear is. If you want it, you can have it. So I looked at it and I thought, yeah, I think I'll take that if it's free. So I told him, I said, are you sure? Because I think that's probably worth some money. And he said, nope, you just take it. I don't want to carry it out of here. So at some point, I'm going to run these numbers and see what that gear ratio is, and then reach out to a couple friends. I think, see if I can get an ID on it, but I think it might be Mopar. I think that's what that is. If someone already knows seeing this video and you want to put in the comments what you think this is, let me know. I would greatly appreciate that. Again, I'm going to eventually run these numbers, find out what the gear ratio is. The other thing I bought, this is the last thing of the items I bought. This is a 73 Nova column, and I paid $5 for this complete column. I thought $5 was worth it because it's full of parts, and it has an ignition with the key in it. So it was $5. Some of these things, you know, sometimes I can go to a junkyard and I'll find a car and I can pull that out, and the junkyard might charge me anywhere from $25 to $50, which is dirt cheap. But $5, come on, why wouldn't I do that? Yes, you can see my shelves are already full because I am a car part hoarder. So now I'm going to have to sort through all this stuff, box it up, and find places to go with it. So there you go, folks. That's going to do for this video. This is the first time I've gone to a car part auction. A lot of times I'm going to swap meets, which actually I will be going to Fall Carlisle coming this Wednesday. So that's just a few days away. I'm planning on doing 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. We got this tropical storm going through here. It's supposed to be rainy on Wednesday. I don't know. It's setup day. I really want to be there on the very first day because I am the kind of person I want to be the first one there buying the parts. So unless it's absolute washout, I intend to go there. So I'll be filming 2 days there. And then the following week is Hershey. I'm doing at least 2 days there, possibly 3, because I'm going to go on Tuesday. So that gives me the whole week. So I may end up doing a couple extra days on that. So keep an eye on that. I will focus on a lot of things that are for sale. So if you're looking for project cars and what kind of prices they're bringing, I'm going to try and give you all that then. As always, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll always give me a thumbs up if you like this. Again, thanks for watching.